Do you want to hear the story that got my grandma kicked out of my family? Unfortunately, the story involves me. Okay, so I am 12 in this story, and we are not talking about my Nana. My Nana that was from the UK was my absolute world. Those grandparents were, well, my life. We are talking about my mom's mom. We called her Nanny. Nanny did not want kids, shocker, told my mom that all the time, and my mom passed that down to me. So didn't really see her growing up until my little brother was born. When he was born, she was apparently super excited. She always wanted a boy, only got my mom, and she was really, really excited to have a grandson. So once he was born, we visited every single summer. So the older I get, the more obvious it becomes to me and like everyone else that she really, really hates me. So my mom basically was like, it's gonna be pretty easy for me to cut you off, but if you want to see your grandson, who you love so much, you need to be nicer to Scarlett. So Nanny had a motorhome. I honestly don't know the difference between a motorhome and an RV. I think a motorhome is just smaller. So picture like a small RV. As a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Anytime we got to drive in the motorhome, I was like so excited. So Nanny knows that I love the motorhome, and Nanny says, I'm gonna take Scarlett on a trip, just her and I. We are going to bond, it's gonna be great. So she decides for April vacation, while I'm in middle school, she's gonna pick me up in the motorhome in Massachusetts, and we are gonna drive all the way to Miami, Florida. I think it was supposed to be like a 4-day journey. I'm excited. I'm thinking that I'm gonna finally get to bond with this lady who has been so mean to me forever. She pulls up, we're all saying our goodbyes, I'm like loading up my stuff into the motorhome. I'm thrilled. As soon as we start pulling away, she says, all right, little bitch, here's how it's gonna go. She's like, this is my bunk, that's your bed. I don't wanna hear back talk, I don't want sarcasm. You are seen, not heard while I'm driving. I pick the music, like all these little kind of my house, my rules vibe. My mom's parents are divorced, shocker, and she has been a single lady forever. Like, she never remarried, but she's always dating someone. Like, Nanny always has a date. Basically, she was like, we are gonna be making several stops, like each state that we cross, I have a date. And you're just gonna hang out in the motorhome. I'm like, oh, okay, kind of thought we were gonna spend time together, but whatever. She says, I don't believe in banks, so don't go rummaging around in the motorhome because there's stacks of cash. She then says I am not to touch her bunk whatsoever because in the mattress she has stacks of cash, like they are scattered around the motorhome anyway, but also a pew-pew because the world is dangerous and being a woman in the world is really scary, and so she has a pew-pew. But I really want to go to Miami and I want my grandmother to like me, so I'm just kind of like, okay. And every time she's speaking to me, she's calling me little bitch. And before you're like, why aren't you texting home? Like, why didn't you turn the motorhome around? You have to remember what I would be coming home to. Like, it wasn't much better at home, and in my 12-year-old head, at least this trip, it's not that different to home, but I'm ending up in Florida. Like, that was exciting. So one of our first nights, she has a dinner date, and she's gone. And I'm looking through the cupboards, because I'm like,